Hello everyone! Thank you for joining me this evening for another edition of Maker Mondays here at Tina Wen Kenobi's channel. This evening we're going to do painting with alcohol ink. But first, let me give you a rundown of the materials and supplies. So instead of Yupo paper or Nara paper, I'm going to be using 8 glazed tile. It's glossy, non-porous. It comes in 2 sizes, 8x8 and 8x12. I'm also going to be using a blower, alcohol ink and peripherals, 99% alcohol with a spritzer bottle, different shades of ink. There's also a bottle that contains alcohol and sealed with a plastic and rubber band. I'm going to be using a paintbrush for this later on. First, let me give you a demo of how easy it is to wipe off the alcohol ink colors on the surface of the tile. And now that I'm done playing with some alcohol inking, I'm ready to wipe it off. I just use a clean sheet of tissue and alcohol. Unlike other synthetic papers, once you wipe it off the tile, there's not a hint or tinge or any faded hue that will remain on the surface. It's like magic. Now we're ready to create that amazing background for our painting. So for this, I'm going to be using the 8x12 tile and generously covering it with alcohol. And now I'm using a bottle and stream colors of alcohol ink by Ranger. Covering it generously and tilting it with my hands, making sure that the colors blend well together. The blower that I'm using now is new. It's relatively new. I bought this from Amazon. It's low wattage, which is perfect for alcohol inking. It's only 400 watts. So I'm making sure that the surface is completely dry because we don't want any smudges to appear if we accidentally touch the surface. Especially where the colors are concentrated, we better make sure that it's all dried up. So there, now we have a background for our painting. Now for inspiration, I looked into this coloring book by Joanna Basford. It's Lost Ocean, and I wanted to draw a jellyfish. So I'm not gonna copy it line per line or the exact image. It's just for inspiration. So I believe we did this over at Mommy Guide Ink some months back, wherein we lifted the alcohol ink color off Yupo by using alcohol and a paintbrush. This time it is a bigger image that I'm doing. I'm making sure that the silhouette of this jellyfish will be completely white and void of any color from the background that I made earlier. So you have to keep on cleaning the brush off of its color so that when you swipe it on the silhouette, you can clean off the background color. So if you can see, it's not exactly the same silhouette or the same image that I have here as inspo. I just want a guide as to how I can draw the silhouette of this jellyfish. These gelatinous marine animals are so pretty to look at, but they're so deadly. The tentacles, they sting really hard. I remember the first time that I went to the beach as a kid, I think I was 8 or 9, I got stung by a jellyfish, and it was in shallow waters. It's best to admire jellyfish from afar or from an aquarium, which was the last time that I saw a jellyfish was from the ocean aquarium, and they're really beautiful. I even have I took a video, I think several years back, which I posted on my channel. It's an old video. So there, it's slowly taking shape with its tentacles, making sure that the colors are lifted off the white silhouette. So if you can see, I continuously dip my brush in the bottle to clean off the color. So at this point, I'm just gonna let you watch how I did this up to the point wherein I put some new color on this silhouette. So at this point, I'm ready to put some color in my jellyfish. Just a reminder, these aren't the true colors of a jellyfish, so this is like a whimsical interpretation of a jellyfish in my head. So I laid out the colors, I put some drops in my ceramic plate so that it'll be easier to clean after. All you need to do is just reactivate it with a bit of alcohol once you're ready to use it. So in this first phase of coloring it, I was thinking of maybe using a neutral color to act as a pencil, like a guide. But eventually I just used the colors that I would like to use on the jellyfish itself. What's nice about alcohol ink is that it's so easy, it's fairly easy to blend the colors together. Very much like when you use the Copic markers to blend colors. So this is like making a colorful umbrella. So I'm almost done with all the tentacles, and I'm going to be using piñata brass as a highlight for the tentacles. So I'm just dotting the length of each tentacle with the piñata brass and using a cotton bud. Almost done, but not quite, because I wanted to make sure that the umbrella or the head of the jellyfish has some more striking colors. I'm also going to be using piñata brass on the head for uniformity. And my alcohol ink art is done. I love how my jellyfish turned out and how well the colors blended together. I hope this inspires you to take up alcohol ink art also. There's so many possibilities. Thank you for spending your Monday evening with me or morning, wherever you are. You take care and see you again next week.